Home sweet home. I really just messed up my mic audio a little bit, but it's fine. Hello, everybody. No. I need to start this off right. Hello, YouTube. Redface here, and welcome to just a small let's talk video. Let's just sit down, let's chill, And I don't know, I kind of had the idea to record this this morning actually. I'm subscribed to a couple of channels that are just talking channels. Like one of them specifically is self-improvement, and I really like that. I'm not completely there, but I am starting to build like a structure for myself, and I'm using that as like the baseline, which is really good. And it's important also, if you're also into self-improvement type of content, that not everybody's way is your way. You need to figure out a way to say, oh, I can take this, take that, but I'm gonna leave that one there or come back to it later because that's just not for me. Why am I rambling on about this? I have no clue. I just hit my mic. Oh my gosh. The lighting is a bit off too. It was kind of weird for me setting up again because this space I haven't used it in over a month probably. And I got a new ring light because my other one was kind of just getting to the end of its lifespan. I'm just talking today, I'm gonna be honest. I know that this is like the first 2 minutes, but I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I just want to sit here and talk, which I do like to do sometimes. I'm not gonna make excuses for struggling to upload. I will talk about it briefly, but I'm just gonna talk right now. And if you don't want to have a video where I'm just sitting down and talking, by all means, come back later when I'm playing a horror game, which I intend to play a puppet combo game sometime in the next month, whenever I can. And whenever I record Baddington, I need to react to that. So many things that I need to get to. But let's go ahead and start with that actually. The uploads. I've said it briefly a couple of times. I don't think that I don't know if I've ever actually stated it directly. Like, I know I've said, oh, I'm in college, but I'm specifically in art school. Maybe I've said it once or twice, but I feel like this is probably the one where people are gonna be like, oh, really? I'm in art school. So let me flash back to high school. Like, high school is when I passed 100, and towards the end of it 200 subscribers. I've yet to make 300. Hopefully I can. I know that it's around the corner. Like, as of recording this video, I'm at 290. So I just if I could just push myself there, if I could just make that leap of faith, I know I could do it. But that's me getting off track again. Let me refocus up. High school, I didn't like it. And that's the exact reason why I absolutely hated the idea of going to college, because it was just in my mind, it's just high school part 2, except you gotta pay money. And I wasn't really for that idea. But art school has been fun. I've loved it a lot, and I'm gonna keep going with it. The only benefit to high school and probably going to normal college is that I would technically really just bust through my homework, that extra stuff, and then I would have more time for YouTube, which is basically the same thing that was with high school, especially towards my junior and senior years, where I was just a B average student. I was just this is okay, but now that I'm really locked in on the things that are my passions, that's what I'm striving to do. So I'd be like, you know what, I'll study a little bit, get a B with the homework, get a B with the quizzes and tests, but YouTube and art creation in general, that's my main focus. And that's kind of why I was on that grind. Like, really, like as poor quality, thinking back on it, as poor quality as those videos were, maybe I was even rushing a little bit just to make sure that my video consistency and quantity was getting to a place of being larger than I thought it could be. Like uploading videos every other day, or like definitely trying to make sure that it was weekly. I'd say that I had more time, and I would have more time now if I went to a normal college. But in comparison to that, when it comes to art school, it's so much more different. First of all, I love it, but it is specifically, what am I trying to say? It's a internal battle. First of all, I have to accept fault. Time management has hardly ever been my, bro, if I hit this mic one more time. If time management has hardly ever been my strong suit. So that's on me for sure. But when it comes to going to art school, it's like an internal battle of creation. Like, do I want to create like type of art, like drawings and stuff? I'm an illustration major, by the way. Do I want to make drawings and stuff like that, or do I want to record and edit videos? Which, of course, I don't have to go edit crazy, and I probably shouldn't even try to rely on that too much. But, just to get you an idea of, like, am I trying to get this assignment to a place that I'm really going to enjoy it, or am I gonna go ahead and risk like the next 5 to 6 hours on this YouTube video and hope that I get to like 80 views? It's that type of thing. So yeah, it's kind of a struggle. And the cool thing is too, going to art school compared to high school, I've met so many great people where I kind of have like a Vegeta Goku rivalry with them. Not really, but it's like cool to be surrounded with people who are creatives, and we can kind of like push each other to our limits and push each other to grow. And who also I'm saying also way too freaking much. And people who have a desire to make side content creation as well. Like whether it be with YouTube, trying to grow their Instagrams, trying to get into internships. A lot of my friends, just like me, are writers, trying to make our own stories. Me, trying to make my own comic book. Come on now. I'm really about that. But, yeah, it's that type of thing. But let's get back on topic. Let's get back to the here and now. YouTube. Summer's around the corner. I got stuff to do during the summer. I'm not gonna lie. I have stuff to do during the summer. So, it's not gonna be nearly as bad because I won't have to be at school worried about school stuff. At the forefront. Yeah. So I should have a lot more time for content stuff, but I'm not gonna speak on anything. Although that is probably the best way to stay consistent, is to record progress and make it publicly, because then not only do you have that inward motivation, that inner fire to like say, okay, I gotta push through, I gotta keep going, but it's also, you have to think about the people who are watching you. Even if it's just one person, you're like, alright, I gotta sit down, I gotta focus up. Which is kind of my mentality, honestly. Like, I know that I've said it before with recording stuff, recording videos. Like, I still need to edit Spider-Man 2, where if my mic audio, if my camera fails, I'll get so disappointed and so distraught, where I'll just like kind of break down, fall back, and I'll be like, well, that's it. I tried, it's over. Which is a habit that I need to get out of, like, completely and entirely. Because I need to get Spider-Man 2 out before the DLC comes out, preferably. And yeah, that's something else entirely. So with that, it is kind of frustrating, but still, if you make your consistency public, then you'll be more obligated, because when that inner fire of motivation runs out, you'll be like, wait, hold up, this person wants to see my content, let me do it for them. And that's kind of the same way that I am. I'm not really a people pleaser. I wouldn't like to describe myself that way, and I hope that other people wouldn't describe me that way, not all the time at least. Although I think that it is important to support people when you can. But like, you have no idea. Like, I might not show it because of how back and forth and how tied up I am with different projects, different assignments and due dates. But let me tell you, when my subscriber count goes up by 1, then the only thing that I can think of in my mind, like, I can't help myself. It just, like, I see the digit go up and I think, that's somebody who looked at my content and decided that I was worth it and I was worth their time. So let me get up and do it for them. That's just where my mindset goes. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I know I'm not exactly breaking down barriers or going through benchmarks yet, but you know, I also think about what J. Cole said. I don't even remember what song it was. Don't ask me. Don't ask me anything about that. J. Cole. Let's ignore the modern events that transpired after Kendrick. But he said something that I'm like, dang, that was kind of heat. He said, I'm not gonna be an almost, when I get it, I'm gonna float. And I was like, that goes kind of hard. Like, why would I want to take shortcuts when I could just grind, and then when I actually make it there, I'm here to stay. That's just my thing with it. So, you know, there's a time for planning and there's a time for action, because you can sit on something for too long. I've learned that time and time again. And maybe I'm learning that again right now, which is exactly why I'm forcing myself to sit down, record for however long I need to, and then just press the upload button after adding some background music or something. But yeah, I feel like that's all I really wanted to say. I'm not gonna say when I'm gonna be back, because I don't know when I'm gonna be back. Like I said, I want to play a Puppet Combo game. I think it's their newest game that released, actually, or maybe it's not even new. Maybe they're just like putting stuff on consoles, and that's just what they're doing now. But yeah, good stuff. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Achieve what you need to achieve, you know. You gotta make sure that whatever your purpose is in life, you keep that at the forefront of your mind. You know, I know that we all have obligations, we make plans, and then we have to go off script every once in a while. But don't forget to, you know, recenter yourself and focus on what's your desire, or who is your desire, you know? And just make sure that you do everything you can to reach all of your goals. Just go goal after goal after goal. And sometimes you can't work large scale. You got to break it down into like the parts. Maybe instead of one big goal, you have to split that in half. You have to split that into fifths or 100ths, you know, things like that. But you got to take it one step at a time. And if you're serious about it, you know, nobody's going to take it from you, for starters. And secondly, you're gonna do everything you can. You're gonna run, walk, crawl, everything to get to that destination. But yeah, I just wanted to sit on here and talk. I didn't expect it to be like almost 20 minutes, but here we are. If you're here, you're here. Maybe you are gonna get something from this. You're also in a similar place and this is what you needed to hear. Or maybe you clicked off within the first 5 seconds and you're gonna come back to this video years later. But either way, I hope this helped, and thank you. Thank you specifically. But that's all I have for now. So until next time, Redface out. Goodbye, guys.